today's video, we explore this abandoned high school that's gone through many changes over the years. Ultimately, the site closed in 2017 due to an inadequate offset inspection. From the outside, we could see signs of power surging through the site. Join us as we explore its corridors and classrooms to see what remains. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoy our content and turn on notifications so you get notified when we upload our newest video. We began the exploration in the newer part of the site. From previous visits here, this is where the security were based before they left the site unguarded. This is where security was posted, in this part of the building with power. There's a potential they could still come back, but they're just not on site 24/7. And we've seen a lot of cameras and sensors that we've walked past, so we're just going to have to see what goes down. Active cameras and sensors were still left in this building, but due to our previously gained knowledge about security, we carried on exploring. We're having some lighting technical things. This room at the back of the building seemed more like a recreational space rather than a learning space, as it was found with multiple table tennis tables and other sports and games equipment. From here we left this part of the school and headed to the larger older section where we believed the assembly hall and classrooms could be found. Looks like the main access to this part of the building. I've just set the sensor off in here, which is a sensor with lights, and there's lights down at this level of the building. At this point we were beginning to discover that power wasn't just isolated to certain parts of the school. We shot the lower floor without power on at first and slowly realised what we were missing out on. Classrooms were stripped bare, but the yellow glow from the lights and the bright colour schemes still made them interesting to see. Children's school books with work inside could be found lying on the floors of some of the classrooms. The main entrance area was no different to the rest of the classrooms, and lights still shone through the corridors. Here would have been a main entrance, definitely, to the school. You can see the car park outside. Means we're very exposed, but that's okay. This leads to the main hall, where there would have been assemblies, plays. I think through here there is power on in the hall as well, which we saw from the outside. That's pretty cool. This is all uniform stuff here. There's the logo on the blazer.
The hall was modern in design and was used to store many different items from elsewhere in the school. Unfortunately, vandals had already gained access and smashed glassware that was kept here.
On the stage here there's loads of water damage. Well, loads. But there's beginning its first signs of decaying. This water damage here. It's already taken a toll on the wooden floorboards.
At the rear of the hall was the kitchen. This led us to believe that the hall was also used for lunches when the school was active. With some of the main features filmed and photographed, we had made the assumption that the science labs would still remain and started to explore the corridors and rooms in hope we'd come across them.
The toilets are actually in really good condition. I wasn't expecting this. They've got the mirror completely intact, and as well as this one, despite vandalism elsewhere. These are the labs, for sure. Do you think the power works? Oh, it does as well. That is nice.
So clean.
It is.
We were unaware of the labs having power on our first visit, but we were able to light them up when we revisited with DustySensorPhotography. Here are some photographs showing the difference between our first and final visits.
See security with the dog unit at the fence there with the back open, just on the left, the bollards. Just trying to avoid them. We've put all the blinds up and the power on, so it's a bit bait. So I'm on the second floor and you can get a better shot of the dog van. Just up there. You can see me with the doors open.
Despite our info leading us to believe security had abandoned the site, the unit van at the front with a dog inside and a handler sat in the front seat told a different story, so we remained careful whilst we shot the labs.
There's another set of labs directly above the ones downstairs, but it's kind of a smaller room in terms of height and has a lot of these little wall decorations from science class on here. It's pretty cool. Easier than we thought. Done.
But we hadn't finished just yet. This large structure with no windows was the sports hall, and we were eager to be the first to document it. We found a sneak away in on a passing look as we were leaving the site, and we weren't disappointed with what we found. Sadly, the footage we filmed was lost, so Urbandoned were kind enough to send some of their own to us for us to show.
Echo in here.
Yet again, the power was fully functional inside, and this time a dull orange glow filled the room. This is a great discovery for us in one of the better schools we had visited in recent times. Here are some of our photos of the sports hall. Feel free to see more of our shots over on our Instagram link below. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe and leave your feedback below. Thanks for watching.